students. We warmly welcome to Others Educational Institution. Today, we discuss the topic for acoustics. So, today we learn the new topic. The sound plays a major role. That means sound plays a major role in our lives. We communicate with each other mainly through sound. In our daily life, we hear a variety of sounds produced by different sources like humans, animals, vehicles, horns, etc. It becomes inevitable to understand how sound is produced, how it is propagated, and how you are hear the sound from various sources. It is sometimes misinterpreted that acoustics only deals with the musical instruments and design of auditoria and concert halls. But acoustics is a branch of physics that deals with production, transmission, reception, control, and effects of sounds. You have already studied about the propagation and properties of sounds in a last years. And today, in this lesson, we will study about the reflection of sound waves, echo, and Doppler effect. And at this end of the lessons, the student you will be able to understand how sounds is produced and transmitted, and related the speed of sound and its frequency and its wavelength, and you know the speed of sound in various media, and to explain the factors affecting the speed of sound in gaseous medium, and demonstrate the phenomenon of reflection of sounds, and determine the speed of sound using the method of echo, and to understand the Doppler effect, and we solve the numerical problems related to the above the topics. And today we discuss the sound waves. Today we discuss the sound waves. When you think about sound, the questions that arises in your mind are how is sound produced? How is sound produced? And how does sound reaches our ears from various sources? And what is sound? It is a force or energy. So let us answer in all the questions in these chapters. By touching a ringing bell, that means a ringing bell, when touching a ringing bell or a musical instrument while it is produced music, you can conclude the sound is produced by vibrations. The vibrating bodies produce energy in the form of waves, which are nothing but sound waves. So you show the figure. So the sounds, it can be produced in a waveformers. That means the sound, it can be reaches passing through, that means the passing through some mediums to use it, so to help through the medium to transfer the sounds. So production of sounds, this one sir. And suppose you and your friend are in the moon or on the moon, will you able to hear any sound produced by your friend? As the moon does not have air, you will not able to hear any sound produced by your friend. Hence, you understand that sound produced due to the vibration of different bodies need a material medium like air, water, steel. That means a solid, etc. சரியா? Etc. for its propagations. The sound propagation, it helps to medium to propagate the sounds. Hence, they can propagate through a gaseous medium like medium, or like a liquid medium, or like a solid medium. And the longitudinal waves. Sound waves are longitudinal waves that can travel through any medium like a solid, liquid, gases with a speed that depends on the properties of the medium. Properties of the medium. As a sound travels through a medium, the particle of a medium vibrate along the direction of propagation of waves. The sound waves, direction of propagation of the waves, travel to the direction of propagation of the wave. This displacement involves this displacement longitudinal displacement of the individual molecules from their mean position. This results in a series of high and low pressure region called as compression and rarefaction. So this is a compressions and this one is a rarefactions. This one is a compressions and this one is a compression. This means this one is a compression and this one is a rarefaction. So the compression means what? In this region, the compression in this region, large pressure along the direction of propagation. This region, large pressure along the direction of propagation of a longitudinal wave. And this region in this rarefaction, that means that the rarefactions of a lower pressure along the direction of propagation of a longitudinal waves. The categories. Next one is the categories of sound waves based on their frequency. So there are three types of frequencies. That means the audible waves, infrasonic waves, and then ultrasonic waves. So first one, audible waves. Audible waves means the humans are able to, that means ranging between the 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. That means are able to hear the audible waves. That means audible. These are sound waves with a frequency ranging between 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. These are generated by vibrating bodies such as vocal cords. If you know the vocal cord, they can be produced in sounds when energy is converted into sound waves. That means the vocal cord and stretched strings. So these are helps to generate the sounds. And the next one is the infrasonic waves. Infrasonic waves means the sound waves with the frequency below 20 hertz, that cannot hear by the human ear. Example, the wave produced during earthquake, and then ocean waves, sound produced by whale. And the next one is ultrasonic waves. Ultrasonic waves, the sound waves with the frequency greater than 20 kilohertz. That means 20,000 kilohertz. Greater than 20,000 kilohertz. The human ear cannot detect these sound waves, but certain creatures like mosquitoes, dogs, bats, dolphins can detect these waves. The waves are, for example, the waves produced by bats, they can be produced in ultrasonic waves. The bats, they can be produced in ultrasonic waves. And the next one is the difference between sound and light waves. The sound waves, the medium is required for this propagation. The sound waves, they can be propagated through one medium. It does not in a medium, they cannot propagate the sound waves. But the light, they can be propagated. It does not propagate in a medium. So the medium is not required for the propagation. The sound waves, that means the medium is required for the propagation, and light, the medium is not required for the propagation. And the next one is a sound waves is a longitudinal waves. Sound waves is a longitudinal waves, and light waves are transverse waves. And the next one, sound waves, the wavelength ranges from 1.65 centimeter to 1.65 centimeter to 1.65 meter. The wavelength ranges from 1.65 centimeter to 1.65 meter. The wavelength of ranges, the light wavelength ranges from 4 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meters to 7 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meters. So the wavelength of ranges from light 4 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meter to 7 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meter. The sound waves travel in air with a speed about 340 meter per second at NTP. NTP means for normal temperature and pressure. The sound waves travels in air with a speed of 340 meter per second in a normal temperature and pressure. But light waves travel in air with a speed of 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. And the next one is the velocity of sound waves. The velocity of sound waves are classified into two types. One is the particle velocity and wave velocity. When you talk about the velocity associated with any waves, there are two velocities, namely that was already told, particle velocity and wave velocity. The SI unit of velocity is meter. The particle first one, the particle velocity. The velocity with which the particle of the medium vibrate in order to transfer the energy in the form of wave. The particle in the medium vibrate in order to transfer the energy in the form of wave is called particle velocity. The SI unit of velocity is meter. And the next one is a wave velocity. The wave velocity, the wave velocity travels through a medium is called wave velocity. In other words, the distance traveled by a sound wave is unit time is called the velocity of sound wave. So velocity is equal to distance by time taken. So v is velocity, it means v, and the distance is equal to lambda, and then time taken for t. That means if the distance traveled by one wave is taken in one wavelength, that means lambda. The time taken for this propagation in one time period, that means t, then the expression of the velocity, it can v is equal to lambda by t. Therefore, velocity can define as the distance traveled per seconds by a sound wave, since frequency is equal to n is equal to 1 by t. So we should write the 1 by t, it means n is equal to, so v is equal to n into lambda. So v is equal to n into lambda. So the velocity of sound wave is maximum in solid because they are more elastic in nature than the liquid and gases. Since gases are least elastic in nature, the velocity of sound in the least in gas medium. So when a velocity of sound is greater than the velocity of liquid, the velocity of liquid is greater than that of velocity of gases. So factors affecting the velocity of sound. Already I told, then elastic in nature, the solid is a more elastic in nature. That means elastic modulus. So in case of solid, the elastic property and the density of the liquid affect the velocity of sound waves. The elastic property of sound is characterized by their elastic moduli. The speed of sound is directly proportional to the square root of the elastic modulus and inversely proportional to the square root of the density. And thus, the velocity of sound is all in solid decreases as the density of increases when the velocity of sound in solid decreases as the density increases, whereas the velocity of sound increases when the elasticity of the material increases. In the case of gases, the following factors of the velocity of sound waves. The following factors, what are the factors? Effect of density, effect of temperature, and the effect of relative humidity. First one is the effect of density. The velocity of sound in a gas is inversely proportional to the square root of the density of the gas. So velocity of sound is inversely proportional to the square root of the density of the gas. Hence, that means the velocity decreases as the density of the gas increases. That means V is inversely proportional to the root of 1 by d. That means d means the density of gas and v is the velocity. So when it is velocity increases, the density of the gas decreases, whereas the velocity increases, the density of the gas decreases. When the velocity decreases, the density of the gas increases. It's alternatively. So when a velocity increases, the density of the gas decreases. When a velocity decreases, the density of the gas increases. And the next one is the effect of temperature. The velocity of sound is gas is directly proportional to the square root of its temperature. So when a V is directly proportional to root of temperature. When a velocity of sound in gas increases with the increase in temperature. When it is increase the temperature and the velocity also increases. So velocity at, that means velocity at temperature T is given by the following. Vt, velocity in temperature, is equal to V naught plus 0.61 temperature into meter per seconds. That means Vt, velocity in temperature, is equal to V naught plus 0.61 temperature. That means here V naught is the velocity of the sound in the gas at 0 degree Celsius. And then for air, V naught is equal to 331 meter per seconds. The velocity of sounds, so 331 meter per seconds. Hence, the velocity of sound changes by 0.61 meter per seconds when the temperature changes from 1 degree. So 1 degree, if it changes the 0.61 meter per seconds. And the next one, effect of relative humidity. When the humidity increases, the speed of sound increases. We can hear the sound from long distance clearly during a rainy season. When a humidity decreases, we cannot able to clear sounds in a summer season. For example, in a rainy season, the humidity increases, so the speed of sound also increases. So you can able to clearly in a long distance clearly during a rainy season from hear the sounds in a long distance. But in a summer season, that means the humidity decreases, so the speed of sound decreases. The humidity decreases, the speed of sound is also decreases, so we cannot able to hear the sound in a long distance. Next one is the speed of sound in different media. So the nature of the medium. First one is the nature of the medium and the name of the medium and speed of sound in meter per second. The solid nature, that means the nature of the medium, that means the solid, liquid and gases. And the name of the medium, copper, iron, aluminium, kerosene, water, seawater, air, that means gas, air at 0 degree Celsius at 20 degree Celsius. So first one, the copper, it contains the 5010 meter per seconds, that means speed of sound, that means velocity, speed of sound in 5010 meter per second. And iron, it contains 5950 meter per seconds. And aluminum, it contains 6420 meter per seconds. And next one is a liquid. Kerosene, it contains 1324 meter per seconds. And water, it contains 1493 meter per seconds. And the next one is the seawater, it contains 1533 meter per seconds. And gas at 0 degree Celsius, it contains 331 meter per seconds. And next one is the air at 20 degree Celsius, it contains 343 meter per seconds. Thank you, students. Thanks for watching these videos.